Hello, I'm Brittney Hazelton. Sorry for the late show. We had a few technical difficulties, but I'm here now. So today we're going to talk about the Shreveport Pastel Society, which is an organization who focuses on the medium pastel. Several of the artists in that group are different, various types of artists, but they come together to do these shows. They are reuniting after a 3-year hiatus with a show that's currently hanging in the Glen Retirement Center. So definitely check that out. It's going to be hanging till September 5th. So before we start with that, I wanted to discuss next week's ArkLaTex Artistry. We're going to look at that real quick. So next week I'm talking with a group called Dungeons and Drafts. So Dungeons and Drafts is a D&D group that is holding Dungeons and Dragons campaigns for people, multiple tables running at the same time. And if you're asking, Brittney, why is Dungeons and Drafts or Dungeons and Dragons art? Well, it's simply because it requires storytelling. It requires building a narrative, building a story, and then it requires performing or role-playing your characters. And I feel like that very much is an art. Storytelling like that can go into other medias and entertainment, and it can be used to write books. So next week on August, this is following GeekCon, they're going to be holding a long night event where they're going to be doing a tavern crawl at 7th Tap Brewery, multiple tables, and they are taking new players. So if you have no idea what Dungeons and Dragons is like and you're just interested to go have fun and have a drink, you can go join them, and they have pre-made characters and they'll show you how to play and they'll guide you through the process. And that's going to be at 5 p.m. They're going to be at the Night Bazaar Craft Market at 6 p.m. And then they're also going to do a late night D&D for high level hunting here at 9 p.m. at Bears. Alongside that, they're also going to be holding a cosplay contest, so you can dress up, create a design, your fantasy character, role play character, and dress up, and then maybe win a cosplay contest. So as I was also talking about that, we also have GeekCon. Now, there's going to be a lot going on at GeekCon next week. It starts at Friday the 16th, and it goes through till Sunday. They have tickets for all nights, or you can get one ticket for one of the nights. It depends. There is a schedule on their website, geekcon.com, which is geekdcon.com. So there will be a lot of celebrities there, so you'll get a chance to possibly meet like Billy Zane or John C. McGinley from Scrubs, the Master Chief from Halo. If you're a big gamer and you love Xbox games, Kevin Durant is definitely someone I would like to meet. I love him in pretty much everything I've seen him in. He's a great actor. People from E.T., Dee Wallace is going to be there. Voice actor for Mickey Mouse. That's going to be fun. We're also going to have some wrestlers. And there's going to be, definitely check out this full celebrity list if you get the chance. It's definitely worth a see. Josh Martin is a local. He actually is from the 318 area. He plays Majin Buu from Dragon Ball Z and Barney the Purple Dinosaur. So if you want to get a chance to get connected with him and meet him, that's a local connection and something we should be proud of to have in our area. So definitely check out GeekCon next week. It's going to be a fun event. There's a lot of celebrities, a lot of local vendors and artists and celebrity comic makers. So that's really, it's going to be fun. I'm going to try to probably go Friday if I can. All right, so we're going to go back and we're going to start the video to talk with Shreveport Pastel Society. It's a great interview, and you get to learn a lot about the medium of pastel in this interview, so I hope you enjoy. Hello, I'm Brittney Hazelton, and this is ArkLaTex Artistry, where we talk about the arts in our area. Today, I have a member of the Shreveport Pastel Society with us to talk about their art group and what they do. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Ginger Briggs, and I'm one of the original members of Shreveport Pastel Society, and I'm currently serving as show director this year.
Well, thank you for coming and talking with me today, Ginger. Let's talk about, the Shreveport Pastel Society and how it started.
Well, we actually started during a workshop with Alan Flatman back in 2005. He was doing a workshop at Hobby Lobby. Alan is an internationally known pastel artist. And I think there was about 12 of us at that workshop, and we enjoyed it thoroughly so much. At the end of the week, we decided, hey, let's form a group and kind of center it around pastels and see if we could start showing around the city.
All right, awesome. You currently have a show hanging in rotating at the Glen Retirement System, I believe. Can you tell me a little bit
Yes,
about that show?
sure. Like I mentioned, we've been showing off and on for years. We kind of took a hiatus. COVID, kind of stopped a lot of things in 2020. So we kind of decided, because like most artists, we work in different media. And so we kind of decided this year, maybe trying to get back together. And Sarah Crawford and the Glen Retirement Center was just super nice in allowing us to put this show together. And it hangs from now till about the first part of September.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. So 3 years and you're having pretty much a reunion show at this point, huh?
Yes.
That's
Yeah. Hmm.
awesome. So, can you tell me, do you guys hold meetings or workshops or anything of the nature?
Well, before COVID, yes, we were kind of getting together and trying to do about a show a year. We're kind of an informal group. We do try to attend workshops. Several of our members, and there's 17 of us right now, are very active and well known in the Shreveport Bossier area. And we work in different media, but it's sort of more of a get together. We'd kind of like to get it rebooted and restarted again, and do a little more workshops and maybe hang a little bit more together. So that's what I'm so excited about this show at the Glen. It's kind of our reunion kickstart show.
That's nice. Yeah, I know COVID impacted a lot of art groups and artists. Like we
Mhm.
just couldn't get together like we used to be able to. I know our group, Lab Rat Arts, we also had the same issue where we just weren't
Yeah.
meeting like we used to be used to. We're trying to do the same, kind of get started back to our monthly meetings. We need to get back to that as well. Um, so
Well,
do
what's
you
going to be unique about this show is because we do all work in different media. Like I'm also a watercolor artist mainly. Uh, there will be majority pastels at this show, but you're also going to get to see a few other things
oh
because,
nice.
and what I'm at is some acrylics, some watercolors, mainly because we wanted to have enough media, enough pieces to fill the show, and it was just trying to get the members kind of motivated, to get back together again.
Oh, that's nice. Well,
Mhm.
so do you plan on more exhibitions now that you're getting back in the groove of things?
We hope so. If anybody, any venue is interested in having us, we would definitely be interested.
Okay, well, thank you. So tell me more about the medium of pastel. Would you say that it is easier or harder to work with, and why would you suggest it?
Okay. From my personal experience, first off, when people think of pastel, the first thing that comes out of their mind is colored chalk. And that's not like the sidewalk chalk that you use. It's actually the powdered pigment that you use in all your paints, but it has sort of a gum arabic type binding to it. So it is pure pigment. And when I was younger, I can remember all you could find was like the little 6 stick,
Yeah.
Grumbrocker brand of pastels. And I really, to be honest, was not a fan of it when I was younger. But when I took from somebody like Alan Flatman, that was an expert in it, and he taught you the ways to actually work with it, I thoroughly enjoy it. What I like about it is you can use anything from pastel pencils to the hard pastels to all the way to pastels that are in just the natural pigment form as a powder. The key to it is obviously making it stick to your
Mm-hmm.
surface. So there's a lot of binding, like laying down, blending your colors, adding to your colors, but adding the binder, spray fixatives, things like that to keep it onto the paper. So I wouldn't say it's any easier or any harder than any other medium. I think it's just having the right person to show you the right techniques on how it's
Yeah.
done.
To teach you, give you the
Mhm.
hands on so you know what you're doing with it.
Exactly.
So especially if you're
Exactly.
already a seasoned artist, once you get your hands on it, it's not too hard to work with after that.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm,
I
yes.
had a little
Yeah.
experience with pastels when I was in high school. And I actually did
Mhm,
enjoy the medium quite a bit. I liked how how I could blend it. The way it blended
mhm.
was interesting for me. Um
Well, I feel like me as a watercolor artist, that's what I was really taught to do. Pastels, you can kind of walk away from them. In other words, I'll start
yeah.
working on several of them and then I might leave them for a month or so and I can pick up right where I left off. Whereas opposed with a watercolor, especially if you're working wetly,
Yeah.
you're laying and doing things fairly fast. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think that's a nice and it's flexible for especially people who don't have time to sit for a long period of time to finish a piece.
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
Exactly.
well,
Mhm.
yeah, I might, but since I've been reading about the Pastel Society's event and wrote the article, I've been thinking about trying pastel again, just because it's been so long and I like to pick other mediums up a lot.
Mhm,
Being
mhm,
mixed media
mhm.
artist myself. So if someone's interested in your group, joining your group, how would they go about that?
Well, right now, the best thing to do is to contact me, and they can do that by my email address, which is egbla66@gmail.com. Like I said, we're pretty informal. I give out like a little membership application so we can have your contact information. And then we just kind of ask that you submit a couple of your images of work that you've done. I wouldn't say we're formally jurying because most of us go, oh, wow, that's wonderful and everything. And yeah, we'd love to have you. So, and like I said, in the past, we kind of met together. We didn't have formal meetings, but we kind of met, we showed and everything. And we obviously tried to get workshop artists in. There's several of us now in the group that could pretty much teach pastels at
Oh,
this
that's
point.
nice.
So, like I said, we're just kind of trying to get back into the swing of things after all these years.
That's awesome. Is there anything else you would like to tell our viewers?
Other than this is a unique show in that we have 10 of our 17 members that are actually displaying. If you're interested in buying anything, price ranges are very easy. They're anywhere from very low on the end to very high on the end. These artists, a lot of them are in several different groups like Shreveport Art Club and Hoover Watercolor, and you've seen them at the Sunflower Festivals and stuff over the years. So they're very, very well established artists in the area. It's just that, like I said, pastel's one of the mediums that they love to work with. So yeah, we're excited about this show. And like I said, I'm thankful for the Glen for allowing us to have enough pieces also where they're going to rotate it. So if you
Nice.
go in the next few days and see the show next month, there's going to be some different artwork in there, which is pretty cool.
And it's
Mhm.
going till September, correct?
Yes, yes, till September.
All
Mhm.
right. All right. Thank you so much for talking to me, Ginger. And anytime you guys do more events, if you ever want to get on and talk to me, we can do more Zoom interviews like this.
Okay, well, I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
No problem. You take care, all right?
Okay, you too.
My Ginger.
Bye.
Thank you for watching, guys. Again, I'm sorry it was a little later today, um, but the Shreveport Pastel Society's event is still hanging at the Glen Retirement Center. That I believe that's off of Forney Lucas area. Um, so look it up. See, find a time. Go stop in and take a look at the art there. It's going to be awesome. Um, also, remember to also check out GeekCon next week. Again, GeekCon will be held starting Friday, the 16th. So you'll have a lot of vendors to enjoy, artists to enjoy, and a lot of celebrities of different types, and football players and baseball players. Actually, they're going. If you're not into the geek culture as much, they will have some guest celebrity sports players. So take a look at their celebrity list on their website, and you'll get to enjoy meeting those people and getting a chance to talk to them. And a reminder again, don't forget to check out Dungeons and Drafts. Check them out on Facebook, or check them out on, I think Instagram. You probably can find them there. But they're going to have plenty of events August 18th. And that's next week's interview is with the person who started Dungeons and Drafts, and he works as a professional dungeon master who role plays and leads campaigns for people. So that is a great conversation. I look forward to you seeing it. So have a good day, and I'll see you next Saturday. Don't forget to catch us on our KSLA News 12 Now app, on Roku, on Apple, and on our website. If you go under Community on our website, you should find ArkLaTex Artistry right there. You'll also be able to find me under podcasts, under ArkLaTex Artistry, and that's all my videos. But if you want to see my articles, go under Community. And thank you again. Take care.